Welcome everyone to the Red Lounge. I am your host Rick Redmond, and we are now in week 16 of this Madden NFL 17 franchise for your Los Angeles Rams. Now, taking a look at the standings update as of weeks before we start off week 16, we are tied for the top spot in the NFC. Now, it does look like they bumped the Cowboys up ahead. I'm not sure based off what exactly, maybe most wins at home, or I forgot how the tiebreaker works for if you're not in the same division. But we haven't played against each other. We haven't played the Cowboys rather in the season, so I don't know what tiebreaker they used, but they did put the Cowboys at the top spot as we are 11-3 like the Cowboys. Packers kind of creeping in at 10-4, Saints 9-3. All four of those teams have clinched a playoff spot. 3 of the 4 have clinched a division, their own division. Unfortunately for us, we still haven't clinched a division yet. Because if we take a look at the NFC West, the Seahawks and Cardinals are still 2 games back, and there's 2 games left to play. So, if we actually get a win this week for this week's game, we will officially clinch the division. So, still have plenty to play for, not only to try to clinch our own division, but we also want to see if we can get a first round bye in the NFC. So we still got to keep on winning for these next 2 weeks into the season. But this week's game, we also have something else we're playing for besides standings. As you take a look at the rushing touchdown record books, we see our own Todd Gurley at 27 touchdowns for the season. He is tied for second in that record and is 1 away from tying the single season touchdown record which LaDainian Tomlinson has claimed in 2006. 2 more touchdowns and he breaks the record. Will he be able to do it today? Let us find out, as this week we take on the San Francisco 49ers at home. So what better way to do it, not only in front of our home crowd, but also against a division rival, which technically I don't know if this is a rivalry game, at least this season, because of the way the Niners have been playing. I believe they are 2-12 in our season. So not looking too hot for them, but perfect maybe for Todd Gurley to possibly break the record here today. So let's find out if history will be made today. As the Rams, we start off with the ball. First possession, Goff is going to find Lance Kendricks for a first down right at midfield. Then on 3rd and 9, Goff is going to try to hit Tavon, but overshoots him just a little bit wide to the right. So we would have to punt the ball and give the ball right back to the Niners. So here come the Niners now. Colin Kaepernick, not the starting quarterback as Blaine Gabbert is. So they're going to be run heavy here, trying to give it to Carlos Hyde. Now on 3rd and 8, we force an incomplete. So that means turnover or punting situation for the Niners. So we get the ball right back. But on a 3rd and long, we have to find a way to keep our drive alive. And Todd Gurley is stopped short of that play. So once again, we punt the ball. So if you like defense or just not really great offense so far, this might be the game. Although, look at the Niners now breaking off that one tackle. I don't even forgot who that receiver is. Patton, I believe, who got that first down and then some into Rams territory. But to start the second quarter, Gabbert's going to roll to the right, and we get our first sack of the game with William Hayes, his 5th sack of the season, which forces a 3rd and long and eventually a punt for the Niners. So no scoring yet, but look at Gurley. Oh, he gets popped and fumbles the ball, but luckily I believe he recovered his own fumble when he fell to the ground. So Gurley hasn't fumbled very often this season. I believe that's only his 2nd or 3rd fumble, but a rare fumble, but luckily it did not cost us. So on 3rd and 2, of course, you feel going to hand off to Gurley to get that first down, but he actually gets stuffed. So a 4th down situation, we decide to play it safe and go for the punt. Now Niners with the ball, 3rd and 12. Gabbert, oh, deflected pass, and oh, it could have been almost picked off by Ogletree, but it's incomplete. So once again, it's going to be another punt. So Niners punting the ball. We need somebody to break this offensive cold streak for both teams, really. And look who it is. The guy who always seems to save us when we're on an offensive cold streak. Tavon Austin. He could, get stopped right at the 45 of the Niners territory, 44. I don't know how that Niner guy was able to get him. But nonetheless, we are driving inside Niners territory. Goff, 1st and 10. He's rolling to the right. And he could get almost a first down. A rare rush attempt for Goff, who gets close, second in inches. So then now, perfect time for Gurley to get those inches back. Oh, wait, he could. No, not a touchdown yet. Broke a couple tackles, but not quite there yet. Then on the next play, 1st and 10. Another handoff to Gurley. That looks like it's a touchdown, and it is. He breaks through, untouched, for a touchdown, and that is it. He ties LT's record for 28 rushing touchdowns in a season of record-tying touchdown for Gurley as the fans rejoice in LA. What a moment for Gurley as he was able to celebrate with his home fans. He just needs one more to break the record now. And oh, look at this, off the extra point. Zerline gets blocked. So a rare blocked extra point. Luckily they didn't return it. So now we are only up 6-0, but Niners were not able to convert on their next offensive possession, so we get the ball right back with a little over a minute to play now. So we're driving here, Goff with that completion. 2nd and 6 now with about less than 40 seconds to play. Goff finds Gurley, who's going to take a dive right inside the 20. At the 19 now, 2nd and 10 with 20 seconds to play. Goff, he's going to find Kenny Britt towards the back of the end zone for a touchdown. So did not have a chance to do a rushing attempt with Gurley, but hey, we will take the points right there as Goff gets into the action with his first touchdown of the game. As we now head into the half, 13-0. So Gurley now just one away from breaking the record. Will he get it in the second half? We shall see now heading into the second half here as we get into the third quarter. Niners start off with the ball. Gabbert's going to find Torrey Smith for a big-time reception, as that's probably their biggest offensive play so far, besides that one patent play. And then now on 2nd and 9 near midfield, Gabbert gets sacked. This time it's Robert Quinn. Look at this first sack of the game. We have 3 sacks against Gabbert so far already. Down 3rd and long. Gabbert's gonna, he tries to find his receiver, but Mark Barron is there to lay the hit on him, as that forces them to punt again. So Niners still stuck with the 0 points. So now we're with the ball. 3rd and 8. Goff once again quietly making these 3rd down conversions successful as he finds Lance Kendricks. Then on 2nd and 10. Gurley. Gurley's got some room, but that last defender stops him right there near the 1st down marker. Then on 1st and 10, right at the 23 now. Goff's going to find Kenny Britt off the slant right at the 10-yard line. This is perfect prime position for Gurley. On 2nd and goal, Gurley, he's going to get stopped at the 5. So that will lead to 3rd and goal. We decide on a passing situation here. Goff's going to try to find Kenny Britt on a fade route, but 2 defenders right there to stop him. So that would settle us for a field goal. But luckily for us, Niners could not do anything on their possession, so we get the ball right back once again to start the 4th, and one more chance for Gurley to break the single season touchdown record as Goff on 3rd and 5, another big time conversion as he finds Tavon Austin down the left side of the field in Niners territory. Then on the next play, 1st and 10, Gurley bounces to the right side. Is this it? Are we witnessing history? And we are. History in the making in Los Angeles as Gurley breaks the record with 29 rushing touchdowns for the season as he dances his way in celebration. Wow, what a moment for this 2nd-year pro in Todd Gurley, breaking the record just barely after his rookie season. So much promise for this young man. What could he do down the road in his future? The possibilities are endless as you see his teammates celebrating the record with him. Now, the only thing left at this point, with the game already out of reach for the Niners, can Gurley get one more? Well, on the 1st and 10, with a minute to play, he gets stuffed. So the Niners feel like they know he wants more. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because on the next play, Gurley breaking tackles down the left side, and he does get another touchdown. Are you kidding me? This man is a beast. Like I always said, give the ball to 30 and feed Todd Gurley, and that is what they did as Gurley, number 30, gets his 30th touchdown of the season to increase his record now up by 2 for the single season record. So that would pretty much for sure end it, even though the game was out of reach to begin with, as the outmatched Niners lose to the Rams 29-3, which also helps us clinch the division with this win today. And Gurley atop the record books for the touchdown record with 30. And yet we still have one more game to go. Could he even increase that record even more? We shall see next week. But I thank you guys for watching this week's version of our franchise. Until next time, this is going to be Rick Redmond signing out.